Hi, for our Engineering 6 final project, we made Blackjack. My name's Jordan.
My name is Son,
My name is Karl.
and this part is the GUI for our Blackjack. So this is kind of like a menu that have a start button, which goes to directly to the main game, and the tutorial button, which basically shows the. It's kind of laggy.
It's all good. We got some big files.
Oh, it lagged. Sorry about that. Okay.
Oh, there they all come.
Yeah. It was pretty slow. Wow, a lot of. Okay, so it basically shows like the rules, and there's a back button. If you click it, it just deleted itself. And there's a quit button. If I press it, the game is just gonna end. And by tapping the start button, here's the main interface of our game. So there's a dealer, the first player, second player, 50 cards, 5 cards for each player. And when I hit the start game button, the GUI will show the first 2 cards for the 2 players, and the first card for dealer. And for this, if I were player 1, I would probably hit. Okay, so it's a loss because it's over 20, 21, I guess. 10 plus 10, it's 20, 23, so it's a bust. And for the player 2, if it's a ace and 8, so it's 19, so probably stand. And you see you win because the dealer only have 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10, 20. Okay, so yeah, that's basically how this goes. And there's a menu button, which if you press it, you go to the main menu instantly. Okay. And there's the music feature, which is created by Karl. Karl, you want to introduce this?
For sure. Just music picked up from the web. When you click it on, it turns on while you're playing, and when the music's off, the music will stop playing. There's also another GUI where you can change the settings of the music. You can increase the you can make the music sound louder, and then the other one lower. You can also again pause it, turn it on and off. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And that will be the part for the GUI.
Hi, and next I'm going to be explaining the core here. This is what I programmed and I worked on mostly. The way it works is it first sets up a 52 card system. It's a structure with different values, faces, suits, and images. So each of these structures represents a unique card that we're going to use in the GUI. This card array here makes a random array in which we reference to assign card values. And since in Blackjack, you'll never need more than 5 cards, and there's the dealer and 2 players, we have 15 cards here. We assign it to a random card from the array and assign an image, indexing it from the card up here to the structure. Besides that, these here dictate how the user chooses if they bust. Basically, what this will do is they'll make it a 1, and if not, it's an 11. So this what these 2 logical values are doing is they're checking if it's busted in 11. And this is the dealer's hand. How it works is if they have 17, they'll stop hitting, and if it's below 17, they'll keep hitting. And if they bust, they bust. This is the player one's hand. Basically, when you run this on the right, you have to choose if you want to hit or stand. If hit is true, they hit, and if hit is false, they stand. And this is player two as well, which you dictate here. True or false if you want to hit or stand each time. And then this is the winning statements. This is the conditions for what the dealer will win. This is how the player will win. And this will be a tie if both of them have the same score. Now I'm going to run it a few times and show you how it works. As you can see here, each time it'll be a different value. So the dealer's hand here will bust, have 23 cards from these four values. Player one, same thing, will bust. And player two has 13, so they'll win. So this says here who beats who. Player two beat dealer. We can run it a few more times to see some more examples. Here the dealer and player one have blackjack. And there you go. So next, Karl is going to explain the table he made.
So this is part of what I worked on. This is the table that pretty much kind of sets initial value of 0, which means that each player has 0 points. Once the game initiates, obviously this is blackjack, so if player one has a higher value, a hand with a higher value than the dealer hand, they're going to receive 1 point, and same for player two. And then that's going to be displayed in a table where it's going to show how many times player one defeated the dealer hand and how many times player two defeated the dealer hand as well. And then that's going to be shown at the end of the game, kind of like summarizing how many times player one beat the dealer's hand, and then player two beat the dealer's hand, and then it's going to compare both of them.
Great. Yeah, thank you guys for looking at our project. Hope you guys are able to play it and enjoy blackjack. Thank you.